So hi out there in Diamond Painting Land, this is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Thursday, September 5th at approximately 8:50 p.m. and I'm coming to you today with a little bit of a video on prepping the canvas for the diamond painting kit that I got from Victoria's Moon a couple weeks ago to review for you. I'm getting ready to start it hopefully tonight, so I needed to come and do a little prep work for you. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the drills to get the packing slip out. Um, so here we go. All right. So we have the packing slip, and unfortunately, the packing slip or the inventory sheet doesn't have the thumbnail picture of it. So when I switch camera angles and go down to the table, I will show you the thumbnail, and I will also insert a picture of the actual picture of the canvas here. All right, so now, anyway, we have the inventory sheet. I've done the inventory on this. All the drills were accounted for. If you remember from my unboxing video, my canvas was pretty pristine. It's been hanging up with two of my other canvases in my spare room. And I pulled it out tonight because I need to put washi tape along the edges of the canvas where there's sticky glue that goes beyond the drill area. And if you remember also, the opaque paper that's on the top is one big sheet. So I've got my big OmniGrid ruler here. I've got my little iSlice cutter. It's a ceramic blade cutter, really teeny ceramic blade there. Yep, really teeny ceramic blade. I have a couple of colors of washi tape. I have a copper color and a gold color. And then, of course, I have the bag of drills. They're just going to get stuck off to the side for now. And I am going to slice the sheet for this. I'm going to at least do it widthwise. I don't know if I'm going to do it lengthwise or not. I haven't decided yet. But I'm at least going to do it widthwise so I can get to sections of it easier and work on them as I go along. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to come to you tonight with this video, and hopefully the camera, my other camera, will be at a good angle where you can see what I'm doing. So anyway, without further ado, I will switch camera angles, and we will get to prepping the Victoria's Moon. This is I call it the Dream Wolf embroidery pattern. It is Victoria's Moon, UK, V as in Victor, M as in Mary, 7505. There's the information that I wrote down about it. It is a true 70 by 50 drill area, 33 color, full drill square diamond painting. I ordered it July 28th, 2019. It was shipped August 7th, 2019, and it was delivered to my husband's work on August 20th, 2019. So it was approximately 13 days shipping. And the company is out of the UK. The canvas SKU number is S as in Sam, J as in Jerry, 8266. But it is a 70 by 50. And that is the true drill area, and it's a 33 color. So without further ado, I will switch camera angles and I will get to prepping my Victoria's Moon Dream Wolf embroidery canvas. All right, see you in a bit. Bye. So hi everybody, this is Tina again. I am coming to you out from my kitchen table this time, and I'm coming to you with my Wolf diamond embroidery. I'm going to go ahead and move some of my stuff out of the way for a minute to see if I can get to the thumbnail on the diamond painting so I can show you what it looks like. So this is the thumbnail for the diamond painting. You'll see it's my camera isn't gonna focus, but maybe if I do it this way, there we go. It's a wolf with some swirly patterns on his chest and a mountain in the background. Again, this came from Victoria's Moon, and I'm just kind of coming to you tonight to kind of prep the edges. So looking at the canvas again, you can see my canvas is actually pretty nice. I will move the camera. Sorry if you get seasick, but so you can see here that my canvas is actually really nice. It stayed really nice from the unboxing. So I put my camera back. Sorry about that, you guys. And I will get to working on the edges. All right. So we're going to kind of work on this corner. As you can see, the opaque cover kind of extends beyond the drill area. You can kind of see that. Well, maybe you can't see that, but anyway, I will lift this corner up for you so you can see here. So the edge of the edge of the drill area. Sorry about that. Words are hard tonight, you guys. Stops right here. Well, the glue actually extends to about right here. So this part of the canvas here is really, really sticky. So what I'm going to do is after I get done cutting the opaque cover, I'm going to go ahead and cover the extra adhesive with washi tape so I don't have to worry about that as I'm drilling on the canvas. So, all right. This OmniGrid ruler, this is one of those scrapbooking OmniGrid rulers. Whoops, sorry about that, you guys. I knocked over the camera. Woohoo. All right, so this is one of those OmniGrid or OmniGrip scrapbooking or quilting rulers that you can get at your craft stores. This was one of the ones I happened to get in an estate sale. I have a bunch of them that I got in an estate sale for the lady that had passed away was an avid quilter, so I have a lot of her like quilting tools and stuff. So this comes in handy. This one is 18 inches long. This is an 18-inch long ruler by 2.5 inches wide. So I think I'm just gonna put this down and kind of just generally I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. All right, so I'm gonna have to stand up to do this. All right, so I have my tape, my blade out, and this is just one of those ice slice. This is an ice slice cutter. You can get these online. It's a little ceramic cutter. The blade is very sharp on this, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna have to move the chair out of the way and stand up to do this. So bear with me just a minute while I get the chair out of the way. All right, there we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna pick a random thing. Actually, I think what I might want to do is plug in my light pad so I can kind of see. I think I'm going to plug in my light pad and see where the lines are in the grid, and mark the. I'm going to mark the cover with a pen of some type or a pencil, so I know where the lines are and where I want to cut my thing. So if you bear with me just a minute, I'm going to go get a couple more things and kind of get going again. Bear with me just a minute. Alright, so I tested out a couple of pens. I tried out a Sharpie pen, I tried out just like a ballpoint pen, and I tried out a pencil, and none of them are really going to work on the opaque cover. So I'm just going to go ahead and figure out where I want to mark on the fabric, or on the where I want to make the cut on the opaque cover. And I'm going to follow the bold grid lines of the canvas. So I don't know that you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to move this camera just a little bit. So on this canvas, you can see those darker grid lines on there. That is 10 squares per the inch. So I'm going to actually follow some of the bold, the darker grid lines, and kind of cut the opaque paper for that. I think I'm going to go probably every 3 rows. All right, so we're going to do it 3 rows. So I'm actually going to make a cut right here on this 3rd line going this way. All right, so that is what I'm going to do. So it's going to be every 3 lines. So you'll have to bear with me as I get this all lined up and make the cut. This iSlice blade isn't very long, but it is quite a bit sharp. So I'm not going to press too hard on the opaque paper because I don't want to cut all the way through the canvas. But I'm just kind of running the blade all along there. So hopefully I was able to cut through the opaque paper, and as you can see, I was able to quite handily. All right, so I have to move this down just a little bit so I can continue the line. All right. Make sure I have the right side up. If I could make one recommendation to Victoria's Moon, I would say the recommendation that I would have would be to try and put the opaque paper in more sections to make it a little easier to handle for the diamond painters, because a lot of us don't really care for having our opaque paper in such large sections. It looks like I didn't quite get that down, and that is my light pad did not get all the way through right in there. There we go. A little light pressure, and there we go. It's not exactly perfect and not exactly on the edge, but you know, hey, it's at least in a more manageable sheet. So I'm actually going to go up 3 and make my next cut. Put that right on the line. Whoops. Kind of getting off the mark. There we go. Make sure that I got this one. There we go. And if it rips just a little. All right. Okay. I think I'm going to actually flip this around so I'm not touching the light. There we go. All right. All right. And I don't think I'm cutting through the canvas. Nope. I'm checking the back to make sure that I'm not cutting through the canvas, and I'm not. All right. Sweet. Okay, so now I know where that line is that I want to cut. All right. pretty well. Alright. Yay! So I'll move this down. 1, 2, 3. Start over here. Alright, so I've got this on here. I might as well just do the rest of it. So that was 3. That was 3. A couple more cuts to do. 2, 3. Yeah. Down, move the right side down. Sorry this is so boring, but this is what I'm doing to prep the canvas. But yeah, so my suggestion to Victoria's Moon would be to not leave the cover paper in such a large sheet, because a lot of diamond painters, they like them in smaller sections. I'm the type of person, I would complete a little tiny section and then move on. It's easier for me to do it that way than to do basically what is called extreme cross country, where you do all of one color over the entire canvas. And just make sure that I've got this cut. Alright, looks good to me. Lay this back down. Perfect. Test this section. Okay. A couple of little rough spots, but nothing to be concerned about. Alright, so got that cut. Just trying to pull up on the edge. There we go. Alright. Okay. So then we have, this is going to get a little more difficult right here. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. It doesn't have to be perfect either. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for a way to make this piece of opaque paper a little more manageable. I haven't decided fully yet if I'm leaving the opaque paper in place or if I will be replacing it with parchment paper. It really kind of depends on how I feel as I go. Opaque paper doesn't usually bother me all that much, but I know it does some diamond painters. So anyway, I'm just trying to make more manageable opaque paper sections, and just looking at the drill area on here, you guys. So I'll go ahead and move the camera and show you, but on here, come on, there we go. Sorry about moving the camera, you guys. But the drill area on here is really clear. Doesn't look like it in the camera. The camera's not really focusing well. There we go. But the drill area on here is super, super clear, you guys. So far, I've been pretty impressed with the Pretty Neat Creative kit that I got. Not Pretty Neat Creative, the Victoria's Moon kit. I've been pretty impressed with it so far. The canvas has been really nice. I didn't have any problems with my canvas getting destroyed in shipping. I know that there's quite a few other diamond painters that have unboxed theirs from Victoria's Moon, and due to shipping issues or whatever, their diamond paintings have come in damaged. I am one of the fortunate ones who has not had that happen. So anyway, I feel pretty lucky in that aspect. But from everything I've seen so far on this diamond painting kit, I'm actually really impressed with the company's product so far. I don't foresee any issues with my diamond painting kit. But yeah. So these last two sections, oh, I can do at least one more 3, and then yeah, so that'll be good. Two more long cuts, you guys. 2, 1, 2, 3. There it is. There's the line I'm looking for. All right, and because you know my ruler is hard plastic and the opaque cover is slippery, my ruler wants to slide a lot, so I'm trying my best to keep it straight. But you know, sometimes these things have a mind of their own. But again, I'm using just kind of light pressure to move the thing along. All right, line it up as best I can. Okay, down we go through the rest of the thing. Like I said, this doesn't have to be, the cuts don't have to be perfect. They just have to kind of go through the opaque paper, and then it'll help me as I'm diamond painting. I won't take off the entire strip. I'll just kind of fold the strips back. You'll see when I start the drill with me. But yeah, just making sure that the cuts kind of come through. All right, we're on my last, I think my last cut on this canvas. 1, so I'm gonna have to find 2. All right, so I have to lift this up to find out where, and I'm not really going to be able to see. 1, 2. Yeah, so is approximately right there. Okay. All right. So now I have an idea of where my cut needs to be. It needs to be along this line here. All right. This line, just kind of eyeballing it all the way up. All right, making sure I get past that. All right, eyeballing it. There we go. Do, 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 do. There we go. All right, so now I think I can put that down and we shall see how this works. Perfect. Again, you know, it's not 100% perfect, but now what I can do is I can actually do the washi tape on the edge. So I'm going to actually remove my light pad for now, and we'll get back to the light pad, using the light pad a little bit later. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the edges here and kind of lay down my washi tape. So bear with me just a minute as I lift up all of these pages here where I've just made my cuts, so I can lay down the washi tape. I think I'm going to use the copper colored washi tape on this. I think it would just pop. So anyway, and as you can see, I mean, having these pieces, these strips, is going to be a lot easier to work with in the long run. All right. All right. I don't know what those are. All right. So I have my copper colored Scotch 3M washi tape. It's probably just deco tape. It's probably not true washi tape, but it's by Scotch and it's copper colored. All right, so I'm just going to start down here at the edge and put it really up against the drill area, as close to the drill area as I can get. That one came down. All right, close to the drill area without going in the drill area as I can get. Taking my time, getting my fingers stuck to it down the road. So, sorry you can't really see this, you know, kind of what I'm doing. Maybe if I'll move my camera over here just a bit so you can actually kind of see this. And we'll angle it this way and down so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Just trying to get it up close to the edge of the drill area as I can without actually going into the drill area. A lot of people ask what washi tape is for in diamond painting. This is pretty much it. I'm getting a bit of a glare, you guys, so I'm kind of having to lean over this right now. All right. Oops. Got a little too into the drill area. There we go. All right. use my eye slice to slice the washi tape. There we go. Alright, so the edge, this edge of my diamond painting is sealed. So I will lay these back down and go from there. Alright, so I think the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to do this edge here. I'm going to do this edge here for you. And this is all in one big section. So, just going to peel this big section back. Alright. Kind of fold that up just a little bit. And this one doesn't extend nearly as far. This is maybe about 1/4 of an inch past the drill area. But I'm just going to go ahead and cover it up the same way. So I'm going to go right against the edge of the drill area. And if you can see the ridge in the washi tape, you can actually see where the drill area, or where the glue ends on the canvas versus the drill area. There's a little itty bitty ridge in the washi tape. And yes, I am covering up the code and the size of the diamond painting, but I have that information on my sheet. All right, so now this next side is going to be a little tricky because, as you can see, our legend or our schematic is right here. And the glue, unfortunately, you see the DMC numbers here? The glue actually comes out to the middle DMC number up here. So the glue is actually over some of the DMC numbers. Now what I think I'm going to do here, after I lay this back down, of course, the other nice thing about having the extra washi tape here is if some of these strips as you're working get kind of knocked off kilter, you've got this little extra play here, so you can actually, you know, your opaque cover doesn't have to be necessarily straight because you have this little extra play on the edges. You know, you can kind of move it around and do as you want with it. But I think for this side, because the schematic, there's only one schematic on here, and I don't want to cover it up with washi tape, I think I'm actually going to take up these 3 strips, the first 3 strips, and I'm actually going to cut the glue and pull the glue up down to about where the thumbnail is. That way I don't have to worry about that section being covered up by washi tape. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and cut the glue and remove it from that section. So I will do this for these 3 sections here. Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead and come down in here and lay my ruler along the section that I need to cut. I'm going to leave a little bit, a very little bit of the glue just beyond the drill area in this section, but I'm going to go ahead and cut through the glue, hopefully. I just have to pull this off of the glue area. Alright, hopefully I got the glue cut. So, I'm going to make a cut here, and a cut here, and see if I can get the glue to come up here. Maybe easier said than done. All right. So I think I'm cutting, I might be trying to cut the canvas. So, all right. It's coming up. You can get the glue to come up, but it's sticking pretty good to the canvas. Do it that way. Alright. So it's seeming to want to come up if I pull it that way. I just don't want to have to cover this section up with the washi tape. The other thing, I don't know if you can see this with the camera angle, but you can see these little threads hanging off right here. There's little threads right here. The canvas is fraying just a little bit. Try not to. I don't know. Bear with me just a minute. I'm going to pause and go get another tool and see if the tool will help me. Bear with me just a minute. Alright, so I'm back. I got my little paint spatula. This is just something that I found in a plastic kit from Blick's Art Supply. So I'm going to try and use this to kind of maybe, hopefully, scrape the glue up. I don't know for sure if this is working or not. No, well, it's working for the most part, but yeah, so there's still some sticky stuff being left behind, but for the most part I think it's picking this up. Yeah, so I don't think this is actually going to work the way that I was hoping it would. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just get a little bitty piece of saran wrap. So bear with me just a little bit. I'm going to dig out a piece of saran wrap. Work either. Alright. So, that's not going to work either. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to just have to put washi tape starting there and kind of work my way down. I'm going to leave this kind of tacky here. I can always clean it later, remove the glue later. So I'm actually just going to leave that part there. But word of note for another piece of advice that I would give Victoria's Moon is don't just put one schematic up in the upper left corner. Put another schematic down in the lower right corner over there, over here. So When we're working on these pieces, we can have two different schematics to follow as we're working, because it can get kind of annoying only having one, especially since most of your kits that you've sent out don't come with inventory sheets. You know, if we're working in that corner over there, we're not necessarily going to be able to see this because it's either folded or rolled up out of our view. So if you could put either an inventory sheet or another schematic printed on the canvas, that would be really helpful to diamond painters that purchase your kits. Just trying to get this last little bit up so I can go. Did I not cut? Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. I got that edge done. Now I can start from up here. I'm going to go ahead and start from the thumbnail and kind of work my way down. Okay. Down. I have a cat that's trying to check me out, see what I'm doing. She likes to be up in everybody's business, and sometimes she likes to jump on the table too. All right, so that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the sticky up in this area, up in that area, because I'm not gonna be able to clear it off right now. I've never actually removed the glue off of the edge of a diamond painting before, so I'm not real handy in that area. So there we go. Get these flattened back down. All right, now we're on to the bottom edge of the painting. All right, last little bit of washi tape. And again, this section is all one piece. There we go. Was able to get it up and fold it down without too much of an incident. And as you can see, there's some stuff already on the edge of the canvas. But that's okay. That'll be covered up anyway. See if I can manipulate that off, though. There we go. There we go. For my last little strip down here at the bottom. Yay! All right. So this weekend, my husband and I are taking a trip. We're going down to where his in-laws live, down near Williamstown, West Virginia, which is on the Ohio River, across from Marietta, Ohio. This weekend down in Marietta is the Sternwheeler Festival on the Ohio River. And so we're going down there to enjoy the Sternwheeler Festival this weekend. And just to kind of hang out and visit with some family that's down there. Because the in-laws' house is now up for sale, if anybody is looking to buy a house in West Virginia, I got a place you could look at. Anyway, the house is up for sale in West Virginia, and we won't have that place to actually enjoy this weekend, sadly. which, you know, is kind of a bummer, but, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, we're going down there this weekend, so I'm not taking my laptop, which also means that I'm probably not taking my camera, and I won't have my laptop camera to do any videos with. I will have my phone camera, but I don't know how much video taking I will actually be doing there. I'm not taking a big diamond painting to work on because we're basically staying in a little camper, and there's not going to be a lot of room. I am taking a couple of small cross-stitch projects that I can work on. My hands-on design year of celebrations, I really need to get August finished and get a good chunk of September done. So I'm hoping to take that with me. I'm also going to take our Nintendo Switch, so my husband and I have some games to play at night when we're not doing anything at the festival. And I'm going to take a book or two to read because we'll be coming home on Sunday. We're leaving tomorrow sometime and coming home Sunday. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting away. And anyway, that should be it. So that being said, I am now complete. I have now completed edging the canvas with the copper washi tape. So the canvas is prepped. I'm actually going to move everything back to the living room now, to my worky, stitchy, crafty spot that I normally film from. And I'm going to get this all set up and kind of get started with you. That's going to be a second video though, because this video is already 42 minutes. This was just prepping the canvas for working, where I edged the washi tape. I cut the opaque cover into strips to make it more manageable. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. My subscriber numbers have jumped. If you watched a couple of my more recent videos, keep subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell, because coming up soon I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and that includes a diamond painting giveaway. Yes, I said that right. I have a diamond painting giveaway. It's not something spectacular. It's not a diamond art club. It's just a diamond dots one that I got for a pretty good price. But I don't really have any intents on using that diamond painting. Anyway, that is what I'm going to be doing sometime soon here, probably by the end of the month. So you'll have to kind of keep tuned and be notified when that video does go up about the giveaway. All you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel. I'm not going to ask you to do anything for the diamond painting giveaway. You just have to subscribe. So if you haven't already, or if you know some friends that are looking for something to watch on YouTube, send them my way and have them subscribe, because they'll also be entered in the drawing. Anyway, that is coming up. I'm also doing a couple of different drawings for quite a bit of cross-stitch stuff that I have. You know, I went to an estate sale last year, the year before last, and I have several hundred charts and stuff like that I'm going to be kind of giving away as the rest of my videos go along. Anyway, so but you'll have to stay tuned, and you'll have to be a subscriber and be notified when I upload content, so you know how to enter all that stuff and how to enter my giveaways. Anyway, just keep watching my channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I've had quite a few new ones recently. And if you'd like to tell me, you know, how you heard of me, that would be wonderful too. Just leave a comment down below. I will put the link to this diamond painting again in the description box below, and the schematics for the diamond painting. But yeah, I'm getting ready to move into the living room for a little bit of downtime and a little bit of a drill with me, so I can show you the beginning process of starting this Victoria's Moon Dream Wolf embroidery diamond painting that I am reviewing for them, for their company. All right, so far my impressions on this have been really positive. You know, you can see my canvas is actually still really pristine, and everything like that. The drills look absolutely wonderful. So we will get to the drills in the next little video that I upload. So anyway, that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this little kind of hit and miss process. I've done the washi tape before. I've cut the opaque paper before, but I've never actually removed glue off the side of a canvas before that is not part of the drill area. So that little part was kind of a fail on my part. I'm not experienced in it, so that's why it didn't go so well. So I'm just going to actually leave the stickiness on there. If that little area gets dirty, no worries. Yeah. So, and I'm probably, with this one, chances are likely, I think I'm going to start from the top down. Yeah, because that's the darkest one. So I'm going to start from the top down, because as you get down here, there's a lot less darker colors as far as like the drill symbols and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be starting probably up in this corner. And usually when I start in an upper corner like that, I flip it upside down and work basically bottom up. And then once I get to a certain point, I'll turn it sideways and kind of work sideways a little bit. I don't leave it one way or the other. But yeah, I'm going to be starting up here, either this corner or this corner. But anyway, so that being said, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to hearing your comments and your questions. I'll do my best to answer them and to respond as soon as I can. It might be a little bit into next week before I can, if you watch this over the weekend. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Keep on keeping on, because that's all we can do. And we'll catch you soon. Bye now.